Hello and welcome to day 8 of the Wonderkid Advent Calendar. Behind door number 8 is another fantastic Wonderkid, which I'm sure you're going to love. If you're enjoying the series so far, make sure you do drop a like on the video for me and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here with notification bells turned on. So behind door number 8 is left back Josh Tymon from Stoke. Now here you may be thinking, you've heard of Josh Tymon before, but he's not a Wonderkid. You may be thinking, like, why is he on this list? But actually, his potential is really, really good. One of the best you can get for a left-back in the game. Looking at his positions then, you can see that he's a natural left-back or left wing-back, but can play anywhere along that left-hand side of the pitch. So if you really want to, you can retrain him to be an attacking midfielder if you're desperate. He's very naturally suited to that wing-back position, but can also play full-back and complete full-back as well. If we actually move into the wing-back position, he's relatively competent there as well, so you could probably train him up to be even better there as well. Moving into the right midfield, he's still very good as a winger as well. He could be pretty decent. And then moving into the attacking midfielder position, he's still pretty well suited to that as well. So really, if you want to train him in any of those positions, you really can if you want to. As he is most suited to wing back though, we will talk about him as a wing back, and as you can see, his attributes are really good for that position. He's got some really good mentals. I think his mentals are probably his best attributes there. He's got really good work rate and really good determination as well. Determination of 17 is really top quality. His personality is jovial, which means he's a nice guy, likes to joke and things like that, but perhaps isn't going to be as focused in training and matches as perhaps someone with a very good personality like professional or even role citizen. For a wing back, he's actually got some pretty good technical stats as well. His technical's a lot higher than a lot of other defenders out there. Good marking, good tackling, good crossing, good dribbling. They could be higher, but of course he's only 19 years old and they're only ever going to get better. So keep an eye on those. They're pretty good base stats though. His physicals are the one where perhaps may let him down just a little bit. Below teens or even below 10 for some of those physicals may let him down a little bit. Although he's only 19 years old, he can get better. He just may find it a little bit tricky to increase that strength, balance and jumping reach where you may want to improve. In terms of his career, he started at Hull, didn't really break into the side too much, maybe played a few Premier League games, then moved to Stoke, played a few Premier League games as well, and then went to MK Dons on loan, only got 9 games there. Not quite sure, I don't know if he was injured or not last season, perhaps he was, but I don't know why MK Dons didn't use him more. Really, they should have done, because he's an absolutely top quality player and is now back at Stoke this season. The reason why MK Dons must have been stupid not to play him is because his current ability is 107, which is better than League One, I think. I think he's much better than that. Got a potential of 154, which is very significant for the left backs. One of the best potentials of all left backs in the game, which is really good and also quite promising for England in future as well. His background stats are a bit 50-50. He's got some really good ambition and adaptability, so he can sort of move anywhere he wants in the world, will adapt pretty quickly. And he's got a lot of ambition, so obviously wants to play at a high level, but that professionalism of 10 may bring him down just a little bit. He may not train as hard as other players, which may limit him and the amount potentially will reach. In terms of positions though, as you can see, he really is very well suited. 20 out of 20 for left back, 18 out of 20 to left wing back, 16 out of 20 for left winger, and 14 out of 20 on the left wing actually, so 16 out of 20 sorry for left midfielder. So he's really good. You can retrain him probably quite easily in any of those positions to become fully competent and fully comfortable in those positions. So if you really want someone who's versatile on the left hand side of the pitch, Josh is your man. Only valued at £750,000 though, so I think, for a top club like a Real Madrid, or if you're a top Premier League club, or even a top Championship club, you could probably offer a few £1 million, and they probably would accept. Once you get the bid accepted as well, his estimated wage of 7.5 to 10k is quite cheap. You could probably easily afford that for the kind of level that you're trying to play at. And by looks of things, he's very interested in the transfer to Real Madrid at least. So if you're a top club, he'll be extremely interested in a transfer to you. Real Madrid scouts give him a 61 recommendation, which is pretty high, I've got to say. They rate him as highly as Dani Carvajal at the left back position, which is pretty good. Marcelo is rated at 3.5 stars in the Real Madrid squad, but they give him the 4-star potential. So potentially, Josh Tymon could be better than Marcelo in the future. Now, he says down here that he wants to break into the first team, which is very interesting. If you offer him a contract and offer him first team football, likely is he's probably going to want to try and sign for you. You could probably try and get him on loan as well if you're a lower league club. If he's not breaking into the first team yet, I think you probably could try and get him on loan. So I think he's a good player to try and go for, even if you're lower down in the leagues as well. Thank you very much for watching today's episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you've done, make sure you do drop a like on the video for me and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. And I'll see you tomorrow for day number 9.